without my father and my mother. Bounced around foster care group homes until I was 18 years old, until I joined the military. So it's imperative for me, for my kids to have that father figure and that mother figure. And me and my kid's mom, we don't have the best relationship, but we live together. I know my kids aren't seeing the healthiest relationship every day, but in the back of my mind, I want them to have both parents. So what should I do?
Okay, see, that's easy for me because I've been in that situation. It's not good for the kids to see an unhealthy relationship because if they see it for an extended period of time, that's what they're going to duplicate. They're going to duplicate an unhealthy relationship. I really understand the dilemma you in. Me and his mom ain't together. But this is my son. I'm his daddy. That's what I got to be, his dad. I don't have to stay with his mom. It didn't work out. And it wasn't his mother's fault. And I've said this many times. I was too young at the time. I wasn't the man I needed to be. And so I made some bad decisions along the way. He resented the fact that I left, but I had to go and become who I am today. I wasn't going to be that in Cleveland, but at the end of the day, I had to come to my children and go, look, man, this is a decision I made as a man for us to sink or swim. Now, I'm not saying you have to leave her, but either y'all going to go to counseling and get it right and work through it, or y'all got to go. Now, I ain't pushing divorce, but I ain't finna sit nowhere in misery. I'm not. I don't expect no woman to either. All right, let's go to Michael, who's struggling with long-term relationships. Michael, what's going on?
Yes, my parents got divorced early on, really early on, and my father essentially started his new life without me. And my mother was my best friend growing up, but, you know, without a father figure in the house, it was lonely at times, and she worked long hours, which now I'm thinking may have led to some communication issues I have in relationships. And my girlfriend actually got me to message my half-sister online who didn't know about me for 18 years. And she messaged me back, and it was just so wonderful. And now I'm thinking maybe I should see if I can get in touch with him. But I just, that would devastate my mom. You know, she was the one that raised me. But I don't know, what do you think, Steve?
Okay, I see you shaking your head.
It's not going to jeopardize anything. It's not going to change anything between you and your mother. And I know this firsthand. I didn't really have my dad full-time into my life until I was 16, right? They were moving to Atlanta, and they said, hey, brother, we want you to move with us because we really want to bring this family together. Now, in my mind, I've been living in Cleveland my whole life. I've been living with my mom. It's been me and my mom. That's it. In the back of my mind, I'm like, no, it's going to hurt my mom. But at 16, I knew that's what I needed as a man. I needed that connection with him.
Right.
So I 100% stand by you going to open up that conversation, and it's not going to change anything between you and your mother. It's not. She's going to feel it some type of way. My mom felt the type of way when I left. Oh, why are you going? He hasn't been here. He wasn't here 16 years. Yeah, I got all that, but I know that's what I need. And I know that's what you need too. That's what we need as men. Just like how he wants to open up that door and ask for help. This is you. You opening up that door, and you got it right there. You can hop online and do. You got it.
You know, man, let me say this to you, too. Like my son said, you don't know what the decision is, what your father was doing at the time. Because your mother and father don't work. That don't mean y'all can't work. Right. She might feel a little some kind of way. What you reaching out to him for? Because he your father, and you feel empty without him. That's why. See, sometimes when you grow up, you need to hear both sides. See, you got to hear both sides. You got to have this conversation with Paul. We've had this conversation. He had to understand what my decision that I made at 25. Come on, man. Come on, 25? I got twins at 25. What I'm doing making decisions. Do you know, man, that at my daughter's, his oldest sister's wedding, at the father-daughter dance, I chose Earth, Wind, and Fire's Be Ever Wonderful. We danced the whole record and stood there and cried for 5 minutes because I had spent my entire life trying to make up for the mistakes I had made as a young man. But you gotta say, you gotta forgive your fathers, because they human too. They made mistakes. They made big mistakes, and some dudes don't know how to come back from the mistake. But know this though, their life is in pain without you. Reach out and go, hey man, this is me now. Look here. Look here. This is what you didn't raise. But let me tell you who I am though. Let me introduce myself to you. I'm a father now. I got 2 kids. My kids gonna know me. They gonna know me because I didn't know you. But I love you and I forgive you what you did to me. I just need you to tell me why you did it so I can hear your side of the story. Because we men now. You won't answer. You ain't no little kid. I had to explain to him what happened. This is what happened, man. This is a decision I made. He told me one day, he said, you know what, Dad? I get it now. He said, you ain't belong to us. You belong to the world. He said, that's different. My father belongs to the world. He said, you ain't just mine. I wish you was, but you ain't. He said, but you Uncle Steve to a whole lot of people. He said, but I'm glad you got me now. We good. You feel me? Well, hold on, fella. When we come back, we're going to hear from some women who have some questions